Good morning, CNMI. Let's kick off this Monday, this entire week, with some good news. What is that good news, you ask? Money, 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 money. So remember when Governor Apateng was out here for the 902 talks, and we shared with everybody that those conversations were kind of put on pause so that we can work on the immediate needs of the CNMI government? And remember when we shared that the needs were broken down by quarter in terms of the cash ask? Well, Deputy Assistant Secretary Angel Damapon just announced that that first quarter ask to the tune of $5.7 million has just been awarded to the CNMI. All right. And the CNMI can begin drawing down around $400,000 at least for this month, and then the subsequent months as they submit the necessary documentation, they can draw down on those funds. Guys, this is a huge deal, okay? This, outside of the pandemic or a natural disaster like a typhoon, getting a cash infusion for government operations just doesn't happen, okay? It just doesn't happen. And so I want to first of all give a shout out to the Apateng Mendiola administration for getting it together and actually submitting all the necessary documents to OIA as requested after those conversations, right? You know, this is what happens when we all work together, when we're saying the same things with regards to what's happening back home, right? We're speaking the same language. We're marching towards the same direction. I also want to say thank you to both the Senate and the House leadership for just coming together, because this is, this is the time for all of us to kind of look at our situation for what it is and figure out how to find a pathway moving forward. And the only way we can do this, guys, is if we're working together. All right. You know what? I'd also be remiss if I didn't come on here and say thank you to President Trump, to Secretary Burgum, to PDAS Bill Higgs, to DAS Angel Damapon, and the entire Insular Affairs team for all their hard work and for willing to just drop everything so that we can begin working on getting this money as quickly as possible to the CNMI government. We have a lot of work cut out for us. And there are a couple of other things that we're working on with the Interior and the administration to be able to provide the much needed relief to our government and to figure out how to actually start, jump-starting this tourism industry, right? And so there's a lot of things in the works. But for now, this is amazing news, guys. This is amazing news. So I just ask, let's continue to work together, okay? Let's keep marching in the same direction. I'm here until the federal government opens back up, and I'm going to continue to knock on the doors and continue the work with our federal partners to address some of our most immediate concerns, at least with those offices that are open right now, given the shutdown. But this is amazing news, guys. This is much needed relief. And I'm just really happy. I'm really happy that this could happen. And, let's continue to pray, okay? I love you guys. I really wish I was home, but this is this is what's the most rewarding part about this of this job, right? Is to be able to come on here and deliver some good news. Hang in there. Let's continue to pray for one another, okay? Let's keep thinking positive. Let's continue working towards how to just be the best that we can be, okay? I love you, CNMI.